Welcome to Evergreen Speedway's Home Track Heroes on Seattle 11.
It's Sunday night. You know what that means. Time for Home Track Heroes here on Seattle 11 Speedway, Chevrolet and RV Center. Demo Derby night at the fair. He's Chad Fitzpatrick. I am Caleb Harton. If that says it all, we are going to Demo Derby during the course of this show. We're going to destroy some serious stuff as well, but we got some racing to get to before we get there, Chad.
Oh, yeah. We got some Hornets. We got some youth Hornets style, too.
That's right.
Mini bump to pass, I think. Why don't you just find out?
Well, if you like the wild potluck smorgasbord of a show, you're in the right place. This ought to be some fun. We're going to start things off with the Nelson Motorsports Youth Hornets. There is 8 of them out there. They will run their traditional short track here around the 5th mile on the inside, and your lineup will look like this. It is Katrina Mahoney, the 13 car, sponsored by Evolve Permanent Makeup, is on the pole. From Stallish, the Weather Right Roofing number 4, that's Taylor Thompson. Second row from Gold Bar, the 50 is Caleb Williams. And to the outside, out of Monroe, the DL Enterprises. Number 23 is Alexis Tubbs.
14X is Jacob Levitt out of Buckley. His sponsor is Cameron Iverson. The 67 is Kylie Ann Surian out of Snowman, sponsored by Waltz Wood Company. The 43 is Mason Blodgett out of Lake Sion, sponsored by Allied Motorsports. And our final car of this A-main event, 35J, Hawk Jenkins out of Maltby, sponsored by I'd Hit That Motorsports.
Now, Chad, you were down at the pit meeting today with these young men and women, and, the young men and women across the divisions here, and a little admonishing was given to these drivers pre-race today.
A little bit, pretty much straighten up or fly right, or you will see that black flag, pretty much.
Okay.
They've been rough all year long, and they want to get that little under control here, so that's what they were told.
If you want to run a bump to pass division, we have a legitimate actual class for that. So,
yes.
Where you are encouraged to hit people, and we'll see that coming up later in the program, but, you're setting a precedence here for these drivers as they continue to ascend up the division. These are 12 to 14-year-olds, and we expect them to spend a year or two in this class and then ascend up into either a Hornet, a Legend car, a street stock. There's a whole bunch of stuff.
Hopefully a late model.
That'd be great, right? Ascend and go, but build good habits now and don't run into each other.
Exactly, as we are going to go green right here as we are side by side into turn number 1. They've been known for going 3-4 wide just like that, and some contact being made. They make it through so far.
So far, they were 4 wide for a second. Things get narrow as they're 3 wide. That is Tubbs and Surian trying to make a piece of sandwich out of the 13 car of Mahoney? Couldn't quite see it, but that is Tubbs coming through.
The black flag going out for Hawk Jenkins. I think it might have been for jumping the start. They're past about 3 cars before the start-finish line. That is a big no-no. And any of the divisions out here at Evergreen Speedway, but back out front, it is the 23 Alexis Tubbs, the 23, I believe, or the 67 of Kylie Ann Surian, and the 50 of Caleb Williams.
All right, so those will be your 3 out early. Now, this is 1/5 of a mile around the inside. Every once in a while, we'll throw a curveball at them and make them run kind of a tri-oval. Tonight, it is the circle as Jenkins. Yeah, little gangster lane going on there with Caleb Williams into the corner. And then you can see him lock up the binders, trying not to hit him again, as Williams drops a couple of spots.
Yeah, either hit the Uke tire, hit another car, and we are going to go yellow here, as it looks like we will see what happens here. We'll see. One thing, sold out crowd, so that looks like the 35 of Jenkins will go to the pits.
Yeah, there's the start, full, 3
that
position.
Could be it too, right there. Oh.
Yeah. Right into the rear bumper cover of Tubbs, as let's get a look at it from the front straightaway. And again, this is kind of what they're talking about, right? Like, just because that door looks like it's open right now, you do got to...
It's not.
Yeah, you got to forecast forward and realize that somebody's probably coming down into that spot.
Yeah, you want to break those habits now. These cars are a lot cheaper than a mini stock, a street stock, a Legend car. So yeah, we will rack them and stack them again, and we will go from there.
You've done it a time or two, and it only gets more expensive as you go up in divisions, right? Some of our figure 8 classes, etc., have those big, thick, strong metal bumpers on them, but get up into a late model, those rear bumper covers and nose covers, they get expensive over time.
Everything.
And you just don't want to get in the habit of costing somebody else, and that's truly what it is, costing somebody else hundreds of dollars needlessly.
Exactly. And as we go further and further in your racing career, it's not going to get cheaper. I'm just going to say that right now.
No, it's not. Well, most of these kids don't have jobs yet.
Yep, exactly.
Alexis Tubbs goes out and works on the farm. That I know.
Yes.
And she is out in the front here of our main event for the Nelson Motorsports Youth Hornets. Our show today is brought to you by the folks at All Ply Roofing. Tubbs, Surian, and Williams. 1, 2, 3.
That is probably the coolest name. Kylie and Surian. That's a perfect name.
That just rolls,
Yes.
right? On her second race car of the year, too. They were working on this one at the start of the season, so she ran the backup car to start the year, and this is the new primary ride for Kylie Ann.
And speaking of new race cars as well, Mason Blodgett moves into the top 3. He started, I believe, in a Ford Escort, and now he's in an Acura. He was telling me earlier this year he wanted to get an Acura. There he's got one.
My first race car, Ford Escort. First real race car that I actually competed in, so they're great starter cars.
When I raced
except
Hornets,
the lack of horsepower.
Yeah, well, when I raced Hornets, one guy had one of those cars, and he won almost every time he showed up.
Back in the day, you got the Ford platform. The motors were easy to work on. They were just peppy enough. People kind of understood the technology behind them. They made it for a great Hornet car.
Oh, yeah. So back up front, it is a battle for the lead shaping up between Surian, Tubbs, and here comes Mason as well. Top 3 slowly starting to break away from the field. We're over halfway home on this one, as it is looking good, as we also got Jacob Levitt looking to get around on the outside. One thing I'm noticing, these kids are not afraid to pass on the outside.
They're not. That's good news. You know, they come up from, say, WQMA, where they're not encouraged to go around the outside of the racetrack. So that's
almost discouraged to
yes,
do it.
yeah, to the point where the lead driver is taught to basically take the car to the wall and make the car very wide. So if you're hung up in the outside groove, you get stuffed in the fence a lot in QMA.
Yes, yep, I have
Been
been on the receiving end of that.
Been there, done that, repaired that race car.
Oh, yeah.
Well, watching through, Blodgett is peeking to the inside of Surian. Surian just made up a whole lot of ground on Tubbs, and then Tubbs gets away, as you saw in the Elevate Racing Media drone shot from way up top.
That was a perfect shot of what we exactly saw. Tubbs went a little bit higher than Surian. Surian went in a little bit lower and a little bit harder into the corner, and the back end went around. So they are starting to figure out how their cars are going to go into the corner better throughout the year, and that's also going to progress into the other classes as well.
Across the board, too, we talk a lot about it. That entrance was just too flat coming into the corner, and that caused the push mid-turn. And like you said, these are the skills that they're developing now that they can apply later.
So we continue up front, top 3, as a little bit of contact. That is between Mahoney and I believe that was Williams. We will go yellow for our second caution of this race.
And it ends up costing Mahoney more as driving into the side and gets spun out. Let's take another look at him as they enter turn number 3.
So that was Williams, I think, was making the pass on the outside, went in a little too hard, spun it out, and we will rack them and stack them and try this again.
Katrina Mahoney in the 13, and watch one more time, and you look at it. This might have been a, oh boy, that Uke tire is getting close, kind of fade up a half line for Mahoney.
Yeah.
As we're through the turn, that drone gives you a whole new angle on that in the back straightaway on what's a relatively flat 5th mile.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely the flattest track. And probably any racetrack that they will ever run.
There's not a whole lot there for banking to lean on, that's for darn sure. So, all right, 8 to go as the Don Fairley driven Speedway Chevrolet pace car is out there. Don's probably sitting there, I don't know, opening up a pack of San Francisco Giants baseball cards as we speak.
Well, what kind of music do you think he's playing?
Don?
Yeah.
Elvis.
Elvis? Okay.
Absolutely.
I was thinking Christopher Cross.
Charlie Rich, maybe?
Okay, yeah.
I could either
or
of the
George Strait.
Any of those
Yeah.
4 would make some sense. We're back to green. I start again from Tubbs. Surian, couple of car lengths back, and Blodgett is your top 3, trying to break away again. And Mason going to challenge the outside groove, getting in the corner.
Yeah, Mason showing the outside groove definitely does work. All the kids showing that the outside groove works. Great to bring that skill when they go up to the higher divisions. As he's starting to learn, though, when you go high, it takes a little bit longer to pass on the outside.
Got to keep your momentum up. Got to keep your foot in the gas pedal a little bit longer, and got to be brave as that wall comes up really quick out of that corner if you overshoot it. As we're down to 6 to go here in front of a very full crowd at Evergreen Speedway tonight.
Yeah, second or third time we've seen a sellout crowd at Evergreen Speedway. Great to see. Every racetrack in the Northwest, at least once or twice a year, gets a sellout crowd, so that's great to see.
Jacob Levitt rolling in on that battle as Blodgett is not out of the woods and securing a top 3 spot quite yet. Levitt goes fading way up racetrack, but makes the big old run downhill and soaks up a lot of ground as time ticking away. The sands of the hourglass are on Alexis Tubbs' side with 4 left.
Yeah, 4 laps to go, and you can still see Mason trying to make that outside groove work. He knows if he goes to the inside, I don't think he's going to have much there to work with. She's definitely Kylie Ann using the inside groove, but Mason looked to the inside momentarily, and that's not going to work well. So let's watch and see what happens here. 2.5 laps left, and Alexis Tubbs with a lot of pressure from Kylie Ann as they go into turn number 3.
Strategy change out of Blodgett. Surian, little bump and run coming off the corner. Can she get to the inside of Tubbs? Nope. Alexis too strong down the straightaway. Blodgett with another chance to the outside. Can't quite get by, as we'll see the white flag the next time around.
Yeah, 1 to go for Alexis Tubbs. Is a good battle shaping up from 1st through 4th. So white flag, 1 more lap to go. Surian looks to the inside momentarily down the front straightaway. Can't make it happen. So we'll watch and see. Half a lap to go. Surian to the inside as they go into 3. Still can't make it happen.
That straightaway speed from Tubbs, the deciding factor here. Alexis Tubbs going for the win. Congratulations to her ahead of Kylie Ann Surian. And Jacob Levitt says, hello, Wall.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
No, I mean...
we're wrecking some more.
Yeah, Thompson ends up tearing up a right front fender. So that'll do her. Tubbs, Surian, Blodgett. And we go talk to Ben Iman at the Angel of the Winds Casino Resort podium.
All right. Mason, is this your first podium this year?
No.
No, not the first podium. But it's good to get back up on the podium, correct?
Yes.
So you had a great drive out there. You had a great battle. Talk about what was the move you think you made to get to 3rd?
Just going outside, not getting hit.
You managed to make the outside work, and that got you up here. Who helped you get the car out here?
My mom, my dad, John Bender, JBR Racing, Allied Motorsport, New American Funding, Joe's Racing Products, Indy Young Inc.
All right, Mason Blodgett, 3rd place in the Youth Hornet A main. All right, Kylie, you had a fast car all night. You showed that finishing just 1 spot outside of the Hornet transfer spots to get up in the A main, but you get up on a 2nd in the Youth Hornet A. Just talk about your day overall and how fast did your car feel?
Well, a couple days ago, we went over to B's Fab and Tuning, and we were like, VTEC's not working. It's not making any power. We need help. And they helped so much, and we got VTEC working, and everything was working, and everything was great. And then I ran the B main, and my tires were all greasy, and right after I had the A main, and I was like, oh, what a headache.
Well, you made it work nonetheless. 2nd place night. Who helped you get the car out here?
I'd like to thank Estes Heating and Cooling, B's Fab and Tuning, Waltz Woodco, Chip Happens, McCarthy Electric, GC Auto Group, Reppin Welding and Rail, Simply Rocks, Les Schwab in Snohomish, Napa and Darrington, Brandy Hood Promotions, Hired Standard Construction, J2 Racing, Honest Transmission, and Best Towing. And my dad.
Racking up the podium, 2nd place night, 67 of Kylie Ann Surian. Well, Alexis, a strong defensive effort. You led a lot of that race. It's been a long week for you, I know for sure. You have been here participating in a lot of other events in the fair. Just talk me through your race day experience today, kind of having to juggle everything going on.
Well, I woke up at 5:30 to wash my cows and get that ready for the day, and then I ran over here and was here the whole day.
Well, you've been pinned down here. Clearly, you had the car on rails. Talk about what do you think helped make it so fast?
I don't know. I was having car problems all day, so I don't really know what happened.
Well, it worked out nonetheless. 1st place. Who helped you get the car out here?
DL Enterprises, my mom, my dad, my grandma, and my grandpa.
Well, Alexis Tubbs, your Youth Hornet A main winner.
Welcome back to Home Track Heroes here on Seattle 11. Our program brought to you by All Ply Roofing. It's time for the Northwest Bump to Pass A main event. I'm Caleb Hart. He is Chad Fitzpatrick. It's the full-size bump to passers, Chad. So this, in the past, has been destructive. I think that's the word of the night, destructive.
Destructive, painful for some.
New parts for everybody is one of my favorite lines, and, well, we got a chance at it. It's bright, they're distinctive. Let's give you your lineup. Is 8 cars are going to go around a bunch of times.
Yes.
Year round, and I believe we're taking around the 5th mile. So 8 cars going around the short track. That ought to be a lot of fun. It's the Timlicks in row number 1. The 5 is Kylie Timlick. Tony the Tiger Timlick is the black and orange tiger striped rig. And ooh, there's a flagpole in this one, but it's not a traditional flagpole just right now. Row number 2 is Rick Yargis. You see him in bump to pass a lot of the time. He's the 17X. And to his outside is the red, white, and blue Jacob Thornborough, number 07.
Then we got the 11 of Brooke Yargis, the 43 of Tyler Grubb, the 191, we see him a lot in bump to pass as well, there's Keith Taylor, and the 42 of Kyle DeShaw in a, well, let's see, Keith Taylor, I believe, is that a 57 Chevy that he's in?
Is it?
Wow.
It's almost sad to make that a bump to pass car, right?
And all purposes, I hope that car was wrecked and in horrible condition before he built it into a bump to pass car.
Same. Isn't Taylor a street stock and figure eight guy too?
He's ran streets before.
Okay.
He's ran super figure eight, so
All
yeah.
right. I know Brooke Yargis is Rick Yargis' daughter.
And we know Rick from bump to pass and super figure eights.
Yep, absolutely. I know built that car specifically for her so they could go to father-daughter bump to passing.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
It's a family deal.
Yeah, this is the Northwest Bump to Pass series between, I believe this is Evergreen Speedway, South Sound, and they also, I believe, go to State Line as well.
Aha, so you go all over the place. You've also got 2 black and orange cars out there, and one of which is Yargis' station wagon. Now, I don't think they're teammates by any means, but Yargis with the wagon has got some extra crunching power if he chooses to use the back end as a weapon.
Yes, these are definitely battering rams that they got on the front rear of their car. As we will go green right here, as it is the 5 of Kylie Timlick with the lead as we go green right now. Again, with bump to pass, you are not safe nowhere.
You also look at it, right? Once they're done bump to passing these, they're doing a little baby figure eight. But they also have the sticks on them. You can see that on the Yargis car, right? So that car could be used as a demo car if they wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah, as we are blue flag, so the first lap you always have to just race.
Run clean.
Blue flag comes out, it is bump to pass time. Now clearly right there.
There you go,
as we
Rick.
have the 2 orange cars coming together.
Rick's got a sprint car center section top wing on the back of that thing, too. That's cool. All right, to the inside, the 11 of Brooke Yargis. The 11? Boy, my eyes are just not.
Well, the hard part
Or is that
they're-
the 190?
They're not very. So that's the 07. That's the first Camaro, and that is Jake. No.
The Thornborough's red, white, and blue.
Yes.
I know that. All right, it's a 9. I swear there's a 9 on there.
That's a. Yeah, that's going to be hard to tell.
Huh.
Either way, they went into the tires. That is
43?
the 43
That's
of Tyler Grubb.
Tyler, your 9 is terrible. If you
Yeah.
think that's a 4, that's a 9, sir.
So we are still. Honestly, I don't know who's even. I think it is still Kylie.
Kylie
leading.
Timlick.
Oh, we got a tire going off.
Putting a licking on Tony Timlick.
Something else is going flying across.
There's
that looks
another tire that just got out there as the caution flag will fly for a second. It's never good when the tire finishes further than the car.
Yeah, that Monte Carlo has seen better days.
Oh, makes such a great street stock, too. It's the tire keeps going and going.
The Monte Carlo is traditionally probably the better bump to pass car to use.
Hold on, it's a pink car and the tire keeps going and going and going. Kylie Timlick just became the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah.
Right?
And that was our leader.
It was.
Yeah. Not anymore.
No, now
We're
it's...
now speaking in past tense.
Right. Now if Kylie is going to continue, it's going to appear to be more of a tripod operation?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's Yargis.
There
looking.
goes the wheel. And then that
There goes the
I don't know
hubcap?
what that was.
Wheel cap, maybe?
Maybe.
We'll take a second look at it. Kylie into Tony. And wait for it. That little contact right there is what just sent it off.
I think that's the drum off the drum brakes.
That's fantastic. And the fact that they shot off so evenly and balanced down the racetrack, like
They look perfect.
They were trying to escape to the 5/8.
Yeah.
Bumpy pass cars in the 5/8. Who would have thought it? All right, let's try it again. We got 3 of our 20 laps down and lost some cars.
That's very typical in a bump to pass
Right.
class. I mean,
Yargis, Grubb, Tony Timlick, and then the 2 others.
well, that 11 car looks too clean to be a bump to pass car. That looks like that should be a street stock. That is
It's
Brooke Yargis.
Brooke, you're going to have to get that thing a little messy.
Yes.
Just a bit. At least get up to dear old dad
Yeah.
and take out that center section of that top wing.
So we're green once again. 17 laps to go. And pretty much still bump to pass. No rules here other than just keep it, I guess, don't go backwards, essentially.
Yeah, all right. Good way to do it.
Yeah.
So left-hand turn, slow her down, come on to the right-hand turn. Oh, we get the Brandy Hood Promotions in-car from Keith Taylor's boat.
Look at all those extra bars. That is, wow. That is definitely a tank that he is driving.
That's 700 pounds in extra roll cage bracing.
I'm going to say if he ever got T-boned, that would not hurt the car, but that's definitely going to hurt the driver.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well,
nobody's getting into it. That's for darn sure.
Yeah.
Right? Let's take a second. Let's thank Angel of the Winds Casino Resort. Angel of the Winds Casino Resort and RV Resort, the official casino resort of Evergreen Speedway. Angel of the Winds takes great pride in being the best in customer service, entertainment, and lodging, fun, and gaming in the entire Northwest. Angel of the Winds Casino Resort.
Back up front, it is still Rick Yargis and Tyler Grubb in second. Keith Taylor somehow is still in third. I don't know, that tank of his is survived. Well,
Hey, Brooke Yargis getting in and door slamming Dad.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, now get him. Get him. Run him down, heavy on the throttle, and get him.
Put some dents in that nice Camaro. All right. Oh,
I want
almost
this to
got
be
him.
the most awkward Thanksgiving dinner ever.
Yeah. Because, that's never happened, right?
Not once. I remember when you hit me in the bumpy pass car. As you begin brawling over the stuffing.
Yeah. One thing about this class is what you see here is definitely classic cars that they're driving. You don't see these on the street anymore.
No.
It looks like that's clearly is that a Malibu wagon that Yargis has, maybe?
I believe so, yeah.
I think that's an old Malibu as well that the 59 Timlick might
The
be.
days of going to the store and grabbing the groceries for the wagons are done.
Oh, yeah.
Right? They're bumped pass cars, they're Demodobi cars at this point in time.
Yeah, if you were to see that on the road, you'd probably take a picture of it and go, wow, you never see these anymore.
Well, at least not in the orange and black paint scheme.
Yes.
Which I
yeah.
can't imagine is factory original by any
Probably
means.
not. That would probably be something like Clark Griswold would probably order.
Where are you going to put that, Griswold?
Yeah.
As they roll down the caution flag.
Something on the track here.
Boo. They should have to run over the debris.
Yeah.
All right.
It might be a bumper. If it's a bumper, you don't want to run those over.
Oh, come on. It acts as a ramp.
Yeah.
You remember the scene in Christmas Vacation where, vaults the thing in the air?
Oh,
and
yeah.
Ends up the Christmas tree lot? That's what we were after here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Alrighty. So what you're saying is we're getting ideas for Mr. Dizzy for next year?
I'm saying that we just throw an extra curveball into the bump to pass racing next year, and we take the Spec Ranger truck ramps and put them out there for them.
I think that'd be perfect. As long as I could be right here, not out there.
Yeah, no kidding. We'll call that race and not be trackside for it.
We will not be a part of it. We'll just watch it and tell you what's going on.
Paging Mr. Vic, we're going to need the ramps. Be waiting for the schedule to come out. 5 to go. Yargis, Timlick, Grubb. Okay, we'll say they're all in the lead lap. Why not?
Might as well.
It's good by me.
Yeah, we're gonna score. We're the scorers right now.
Yes. We have to thank Brandy Hood Promotions and Saxon and Ashley for helping us out as we go in car with Rick as he looks to bring this one home and get a little figure eight practice while he's at it.
So far, so good. Yeah, he's pretty much taken the lead almost from the get-go. One of these, some nights you get 20 cars, some nights you get 10. It's really hard. Like I said, these are really hard to find these cars, so it's kind of all over the place. But we got 3 laps to go here for Yargis, who we see on a regular basis in our super stock figure eight division. So like you said, he is getting half a figure eight track.
Ish, right? Hey, seat time is seat time.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's unconventional, but it works.
Yep. 2 to go. So we still have Rick Yargis, our leader. Tyler Grubb second. And once again, the tank, Keith Taylor in third.
How? I don't even know that car's out there.
Good thing we probably aren't scorers because he's probably the only one on the top 3. Or probably the only one on the lead lap. It's white flag, 1 lap to go.
1 to go.
For Rick Yargis on this. It's not a 5th mile.
Well, it's a little longer than a 5th mile now,
yeah,
right?
Maybe a
5th and a half?
Let's say a 5th and a half mile.
Sure. It's a 1.5 divided by 5?
Perfect.
Whatever works. Checkered out, and hey, somebody's coming out to take the checkered flag. Brooke Yargis is finishing this race, and she finishes.
Perfect.
But we've got more bump to pass coming up a little bit later, but for now, to the podium we go.
All right, there we go. Third place night, it was a bit of a survival. You had Tony running you down there at the end of the race. Talk about trying to survive the Tiger in your rear view.
Man, that guy's intimidating no matter where you're at on the track. I could see him halfway across the track, and he just gets the blood going, man. He puts on a show, doesn't he?
You kept that car in one piece, though. Survival of the fittest gets you up to third place. Who helps you get the car out here?
Oh, there's a list, man. There's Bachmeyer Auto Salvage. We got Santi's Tire and Wheel. We got Batcave Racing. Caleb Robinson, that's actually his car. He let me run it. So thanks to him. And I think that's all I got for now.
Well, that's a good list for sure. Make some noise for your Bump to Pass podium. Tyler, anyone who gets a chance to drive the Barbie Green Dream car in Bump to Pass is living the dream. Talk about getting to hot seat that car day and getting up on the podium.
I mean, it's just the Vincents, they let me take it out here and have fun with it. So I really appreciate it with that. But I mean, just going out there, it's just something that doesn't seem like it wants to give up. Every time we think it's going to die, it just keeps on going. So it's a blast to go out there.
You had to get a little bit of a bump start from Rick Yargis over there to get it rolling. But once you did, you got it out here. Who helps you get the car out here?
Yeah, so the Vincents, Sheridan, and Becky for letting me go out here and do it. My wife for supporting me through it all. I think their sponsors are Pro H&S, Annie Ann's Dog Spa, Pit Innovations. They all help it out, get it out here and everything, and help us get it out here to put on a show for you guys.
Second place tonight, driving the Barbie Dream car, the 43, Tyler Grubb. Well, Rick, good podium, race win. Not the only class you run. We see you in the Bump to Pass, but we also see you run a super stock figure 8 out here at the Super Speedway of the West. Talk about, is this class just fun to kind of come take the edge off and just get to run your car into everyone and with no consequences?
Dude, who loves a wagon? We go out and make a big old wagon fast. You can't beat it.
Yeah, that wagon was on rails for this race coming home. Who helped you get it out here?
So Chambers Enterprises and McCarthy General Contractor helped me get it out here. And I wouldn't do any of it without the support of the family, my wife, my kids, the friends back here in the pits, and all these guys I race with. A packed house tonight. We wouldn't get it done without any of it. So who wants to see some boats tonight? We got some cars gonna crash some boats.
Rick Yargis, your Bump to Pass main event winner.
Well, there is Evergreen Speedway's own personal Etsy witch, Ben Iman, down in Victory Lane with Rick Yargis. As we're ready to go, it's PRCBD Hornet time here at Evergreen Speedway. Always full fields here in the Hornets, and who knows what course they're on, as it's a different variety nearly every week. Big old field, let's give you the lineup for it. Jacob Szymanski out of Sammamish on the pole for this one in the 05. Jeremy Matthews out of Monroe, the Pacific Metallurgical Inc. number 33X outside row number 1. Row number 2 is Zachary Dixon out of Marysville, the Color Specialist Premium Quality Paint Service in the 67. And Pat Folger, the Olympia Pizza number 30, starting 4th.
The 024 is Donna Gillespie out of Salem, Oregon, sponsored by Walt's Food Company. 101, Brian McNamara out of Snohomish, sponsored by True Line Wheel and Frame out of Seattle. 132 is Dempsey Graham out of Duval, sponsored by LAF Tech. The 45, Trinity Reppin out of Snohomish, sponsored by Reppin Welding and Rail.
Inside row number 5, Jake Reppin in the 44 out of Monroe, Reppin Welding and Rail as well. To his outside, Bobby Hauk will start outside 5th row, and 10th out of Snohomish, Snow Valley Farms, sponsoring the 08. Row number 6 on the inside is Scarlett Fisher out of Marysville, GN Northwest, sponsoring the 19 car. To her outside, it's the 21L of Dustin Lytle out of Marysville, sponsored by Raven Metals.
16 is Peyton Hopp out of Snohomish, sponsored by Cut Shop Winville. The 1JR, current points leader, Zach Bristol out of Snohomish, sponsored by Hibbs Automotive. Second in the points, 43, Damon Claiborne out of Snohomish, sponsored by Kia of Everett. 17S, Gino Solomon out of North Bend, sponsored by Valley Asphalt.
Inside row number 9 is Diesel Snyder, the winner of everything. Cleellum Washington driver, Canyon Valley sponsors the 717. Dan Miller to his outside out of Everett, Exterior Wall Systems, sponsoring the 00. Our 19th starter is Ryan Hausenfluck out of Granite Falls, sponsored by Cornerstone Homes. And to his outside, Dan Tungle is back out of Lake Stevens, the Blue Skies Electric, number 263. So 20 cars, and in and around the traditional-looking road course here this afternoon on Home Track Heroes.
Very, very traditional. This was, in fact, the first road course the Hornets got to run back when this class started back in 2001.
Did they ever circle track?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
5th Mile was their
was their jam?
That was their jam, and they would also just do, even when I raced, we would just do practice on the 5th mile, heat races, all that B-Banes, and just run the A-main on the road course.
Ever do the 3/8 on the circle
yeah,
for
I
them?
actually won a 3/8. Green flag in the air as we got 20 cars going into a very small corner right here, and that is, I believe that is our pole sitter,
Jacob Szymanski.
That's a fancy name, too.
Hey, lots of syllables. With the fair going on in the background, you should pencil it in and make your plans, because you're far too late to come to the fair now. But come on out to the 2026 fair races, because there is nothing quite like auto racing and fair food.
Yes. It is a love-hate when you race during the fair. You are so full before the main event. So we are 3 wide through the right-hander there.
Thankfully for you, late models usually not on the card during the fair racing.
Yes. It would be nice, though, as they're still 3 wide. Oh, they're playing. Oh, my. We got 4 wide momentarily there.
Zach Dixon just kind of going, I'm coming through. Beep, beep, look out.
And poor Donna Gillespie.
Well, now she's got the Reppins.
Whoa.
Tag teaming in back there. It's Jake in the 44, Trinity in the 45. There goes Jake to the inside as Trinity says, I'm out. Peace.
As they were 4 wide behind him. Again, they are just full inverts here, and this is what you get a lot of times. We watch and see our current points leader, Zach Bristol, slowly working his way through the field there. Here comes Peyton Hopp as well on the outside of Scarlett Fisher as something going south on Donna Gillespie down the back straightaway momentarily.
Well, we say this is a trophy division most of the time, but the points championship in these Hornets, want to talk about a sought-after points title? My goodness, what these guys go through for every lick and every point is nuts.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, that's how hard these guys are driving. Is somebody needs to buy Diesel Snyder some gloves, we'll go in cockpit with him.
I was just going to say, Diesel, get some gloves here. As we ride with him going through 3 and 4, he is on the outside of Damon Claiborne, who is high up in the points as well. We ride along, or we see Zach Bristol on our left side there. Once again, like I said a lap earlier, slowly working his way through the field. That is why he is your current points leader. He necessarily hasn't won as many races. Oh, we got the 0-0 of Dan Miller into the tires, but back to my thought, we haven't seen him win as many races as we have in the past, but he has been so consistent all year long. Top 3, top 5 almost every time we've seen him out here, and that's what's the reason why he's your points leader.
Look out, Diesel. Gotta play nice on that little love tap in the right rear or the left rear corner of that car he was racing with. And you're right, constantly top 3, top 5 for Bristol while starting 18, 20, 22 some nights. You know, it's a huge run up the field night in and night out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, these Hornets, like I said, for years they've been full inverts, and it's really fun to watch them go through the movement here as we once again see Bristol try to get around McNamara, but he's got 2 cars in front of him, make it 3 now.
A lot of racing. Bobby Howell, Zach Dixon right in front of Zach. See if he tries to split the difference between McNamara and Dixon. We will have to come back to this battle. Why? We got to take a commercial timeout. We're coming back with more for the PRCBD Hornet main event here on Home Track Heroes on Seattle 11. Welcome back. You are watching Home Track Heroes here on the home of Home Track Heroes, Seattle 11. Our show brought to you by All Ply Roofing. My name is Caleb Hart, joined by Chad Fitzpatrick. And Chad, while we were away at the break, these guys didn't settle down at all. They're still all over the place.
Oh, no, we still got Jacob Szymanski, our leader, Pat Folger in second, and 33X of Jeremy Matthews in third. So the top 3 has not changed. I would say 4th through 22nd definitely has.
It's relatively rare that we get 8 laps into this, and our top 3 are guys that started within the first couple of rows of this. So those 3, Szymanski, Matthews, Folger, all doing pretty good work. We go in cockpit with Brian McNamara watching a whale of a battle, trying to drive around the outside. They're 3 wide in Diesel Snyder and Peyton Hopp right now.
Yeah, he looks to his left and sees 2 cars, almost 4 wide there. Oh, you don't want to do that going through there. Trust me, those Uke tires hurt, especially right through there.
Wow, it got really tight. Look at the precision that these guys are driving with. You know, Peyton Hopp right literally up to just tap the back bumper there of Diesel, but it was a tap. It wasn't anything more than that, and they all drive away clean.
Yep, that was just a little bit, hey, buddy, I'm right there. As we still got Szymanski, our leader, Pat Folger. They have actually broken away from the field, it looks like. So if we stay green, and it looks like Matthew's slowly starting to catch him, if we stay green, it'll be interesting to see if they can catch if any of the backmarker cars can catch up to them.
It's pretty incredible what some of these drivers go through in their amount of car control, because this is a Hornet division car. It's not a mini stock. It is stock all over this race car, and especially in the brakes.
Yeah, it's really hard. Like you definitely got it. You're racing a car with stock parts, stock brakes, stock everything, or should be. And
right.
It's
that's why we tech.
Yep, it's definitely hard on the driver as well, because of the fact that you mentally, at least for me when I used to race Hornets, because after about lap 20, the brakes get a little squishy.
I can imagine.
And, it's not a good feeling when you go flying into a corner not knowing if this thing's going to slow you down enough or not, as we definitely got a good top 3 battle right there. Folger looks to the inside of Shemensky, side by side, down the back straightaway. Our new leader, Pat Folger, as they go into turn number 3 on the grandstand turn through here.
And that's a new car for Pat. First time we've seen him in that one. It's usually a more road cone orange with white that he's got going on out there.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, we got
Shemansky's coming back at him.
Contact through the figure 8 track there, as he will have the advantage because he will have the inside groove. We'll see if Folger has a good motor under that car, as they're still side by side. What a great battle for the lead. Folger with a little bit more motor than Shemensky as they go into turn 3, but Shemensky throws it into turn number 3, and it sticks.
Oh, look at that. Putting a little blue paint on the, burnt red number 30 car. Shemansky has retaken this lead in quite the back and forth battle here between the two of them. And knock, knock, who's there? Defending champion Zach Bristol on his way through this field.
Here he comes. Definitely, if they do the Hard Charger Awards, you'd probably win almost every week. Zach Bristol, Damon Claiborne, those drivers starting way deep in the field. But what a great battle again for the lead.
All right, so look at the Zach Dixon car. One of the gauges is lighting up. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got his 4-gauge panel, and then he has the little, bullhorn looking thing.
Yeah.
And whatever that is to the right of it, you see the light coming on?
I wonder if
ideas?
I honestly have no idea, because when I ran Hornets, as we have a new leader once again, Folger with a good run down the backstretch. But back to that thought, I ran the stock instrument cluster.
Okay.
So
that's definitely an aftermarket instrument
100%.
cluster.
And something. Yeah. Oh, that's a bumper coming off a Gino Solomon's car.
Is it the bumper alarm? I don't think so. That's weird. I have never seen that before.
I wonder if it's hitting the rev limiter, maybe, and it does that.
Can you get to a rev limiter on a Hornet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
trust me.
All right. You'd know better than I would on that. Somebody once described these cars as cars you race, not necessarily race cars.
Yes.
Right? And drivers, if we get a look on the inside of either the Claiborne or the Bristol car, they've been made into beautiful, nice cars. But again, stock. Nearly all over.
Yeah, as we got Bristol looking to the inside for the lead there. Here comes Claiborne as well. Followed Bristol all the way through the pack. Bristol, your new leader with 13 laps to go. And Claiborne right there, and that is 1 and 2 in the points right there. So that's going to be close, right?
Ooh, got tight. Bristol, you're 2-time in a row, looking for number 3 Hornet Division champion, and also the reigning Region 1 champ, national champ for Hornet Racing. So it's the kind of year that Zach's been putting together the last couple of them. And Damon Claiborne coming with him, really giving him everything he's got.
Yeah, so far as they sit right now, Claiborne and Bristol are, I believe, in the top 10 in the nationwide points. How it works, though, is it depends on what the other tracks are, where the other drivers are finishing at the other tracks, too. He's not sitting, I believe, in the points lead this time, but there's still a couple more races to go, and it's all going to determine what the other tracks do as well.
It's, I'd say, a complex formula. Here I was talking about what a nice inside of the car is, and Damon's got wires going everywhere today. He's got the rat's nest on the inside of this car working here on this one with one just dangling. But the way those points work is it's just not a raw point total. It is a point total based on how many other drivers you're running against and how many events you have going. So almost a point average in a way.
Yeah, so at Evergreen with the Hornets, it's going to be a little bit harder because this is probably, even in the region where Zach and Damon are running, Hornets are probably one of the biggest car counts of anything, so that makes it actually harder for them.
As Claiborne trying to lean on Bristol, he's got the bright yellow Big Bird gloves, and he is making the pass to the inside new race leader, Damon Claiborne.
A little bit of contact there down the back straightaway as, Claiborne will grab that lead there as Bristol looks momentarily again to the outside but couldn't quite make it happen. So your new leader with 8 laps to go is Damon Claiborne, and now he is starting to get into some lap traffic as well. And that is the 16 of Peyton Hopp.
Peyton Hopp rolling through the field. Nice job by Peyton making his way through. And Heck of a job by Claiborne. You don't see Zach Bristol get passed when he's in the lead all that often. That was nice.
That was very rare. Something going south in the 16 a hop right there.
Oh, you laid the commentator's curse on him.
No, he was doing that before. That's why I was.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
All
yep.
right. You didn't lay the whammy on him.
Backpedal.
That worked out perfect. Hey, at Coastal Community Bank, community's our middle name. The Coastal Bank staff takes the time to understand your business, help it move forward. Coastal Community Bank, multiple locations throughout the region to handle every banking need. Details at coastalbank.com. So Claiborne, Bristol, Folger, 1, 2, 3, 7 to go here, as Fred Flintstone himself trying to pedal to the win.
And Matthews trying to fight into that final podium spot. I don't know if I've ever seen Pat Folger on the podium before.
He's had some decent runs, but yeah, I don't remember it. And this is 5 seasons of Home Track Heroes later for me, so what a run for him in the new car.
Yeah, 3rd, 4th, and 5th right there in a blanket as there'll be 5 to go this time by as we got... I think that's a muffler sitting on the racetrack.
That's far enough out of the way. It's fine.
You can definitely tell probably who is not running, who lost that.
Think it's Peyton?
Maybe.
Right?
Maybe.
I mean, as much as that car's limping around, right?
Yeah, so it's still 3rd, 4th, and 5th right there in a blanket, as that was a good jump off of turn number 2 for Folger as we watch up front once again. 4 laps to go for Damon Claiborne. Looking, remember, it's 2 points per position, so he can gain just 2 on Zach if this stays the way it is.
A little puff of smoke coming in through the corner. We'll go in cockpit with Scarlet Fisher. That's a... Boy,
beautiful.
That car's a mini stock waiting to happen.
I was going to say, that's a beautiful looking car on the inside. See, when I raced Hornets, you couldn't do that. I was almost in the era, it was a few years into the Hornets when they, remember when they were yellow?
Yes, everything was yellow with black,
yep,
right?
It was just a couple years of not doing that.
And they had to leave the radios in and the lights working.
And the horn.
And the horn.
See, when I started, you had to have the radios and the lights and the horn still working.
And you had to honk the horn every time you came around the start-finish line. And you can imagine really quickly why the fans said, no, that's annoying. No more of that.
Yeah, I'm actually really glad we got away from the days of the yellow cars because now we could see all these other beautiful-looking paint jobs.
And some of them have got a really creative-looking scheme and got some good-looking cars out there.
Yes.
So, well, Pat Folger on the left trying to hang on. There's a podium waiting to happen for him. But Bobby Hauk is trying to sneak by Matthews for 4th. Meanwhile, behind them, Scarlet Fisher having a good run. You get to watch the in-cockpit shot for what she's got happening, and then complete with a side view mirror that I think is pointing right at her on the right-hand side.
So 1 to go for Damon Claiborne. We got Zach Bristol in 2nd. That's looking to be pretty good for him as well, as it is still anyone's battle for 3rd. We saw that last lap. Oh, no, something happened to Hauk there.
So Bobby limping up and around the tire stack, but Claiborne's going to get in and through, and we will finish this race before getting to any kind of caution flag scenario.
So as that looks like, we'll see 3rd and 4th way back, so we'll be Folger getting 3rd. 4th will go to Matthews, Fisher 5th. And I believe that was a green to checkered main event.
That was. Although this class can do that. And we've seen it more than a few times, even with the full fields and the full inverts. They do a good job of running each other pretty respectfully.
Oh, yes. They had 40 cars in the pits today. So that's a lot of cars.
Heck of a day. Window net's coming down. And Damon Claiborne in cockpit looking at that nice full grandstands. He's going to burn it down.
You know, oh, wow, look at that. But still...
He goes Kyle Larson style and pulls the... That a kid, Damon. That a kid. All right, we go to talk to him. It's the Angel of the Winds Casino Resort Podium.
Pat, a great run tonight. You had a lot of fast cars coming, but you managed to hold off most of them tonight, get up to 3rd place. Talk about what does it mean to get that 30 car on the podium of the night like tonight.
No cautions. That saved my life.
Yeah, that race running green definitely helped a ton, but strong effort for you guys. Who helped you get that car out here?
Well, Olympia Pizza and the kids and all the family and my buddy Eric out there actually put that car on the podium 5-6 years ago, and I had to show him I could do it too.
Well, Pat showing Eric he can do it.
Happy birthday, Eric.
Oh, and a happy birthday shout out. Well, Pat Folger, 3rd place night up on the podium. Make some noise. Well, Zach, as Hornet tradition, the fast qualifiers have to make their way through the back. So you started near the rear of the field, but it was very quick. Single-digit laps till you were up into 8th and 6th place and trying to run down Damon. You guys had a great battle there. Walk me through trying to keep the 43 before you, and then ultimately, what do you think he did to get around you?
Well, I mean, honestly, I was going for the lead when the Pat and the 05 were going at it. I slid it in there, hit my left front. knocked the tail end. It made that car undrivable. But up to that point, that car was on rails. I haven't felt that car being that way in like 3 months. And it just turned into, I got to run my line. I know I had more horsepower. He had a lot better handling, obviously, because he gapped me. And tried to hold him off. He got the run. It's like, you know what? We're teammates. Yeah, we're going for the championship together. But it's like, we're going to rub a little, laugh, have a good old time. And, man, he did a killer job getting up there with me and passing and taking off. So congrats to Damon on that one.
Well, back up on the podium. Who helps you get that car out here every time?
Tommy and Candy Hibbs for letting me run that beautiful car, especially the hours in the week this last week for having to repair the whole rear clip on that car. Bennett Design Construction. God, it's been a while since I've been up here. Gourmet Latte, Rev Up Energy, the new sponsor this year. Thank you guys for coming on board. The Hornet Nest Racing, we had a pretty long day today. We all rebounded, came back up. My brother and the wifey, they're back in Tallow now. They finally got to see a ride with this little munchkin here. And thank you, fans, for coming out. Great crowd in front of the fair as always, and hopefully put on a good show. And let's get ready to watch some demo derby stuff.
All right, second place tonight, the 1 junior, Zach Bristol. Damon, an excellent burnout as per usual, but a lot of emotion for you coming out of the car. What does this win tonight mean for you?
Means a lot in front of this huge crowd. I had a race earlier this season that I thought I was headed for a win, made a huge mistake and ended up losing it. Didn't get to celebrate in front of this huge crowd. And man, it feels good to be back up here. This is only the second win this year. We're battling in the points, me and Zach. Of course, that's starting to be in my head while we're driving. I'm looking at him. He's a couple spots ahead, and I was just hoping I could catch him. And luckily, we had a really good battle there and really respectful, lots of give and take. And man, that was an awesome race. And I hope it was as good for you guys as it was out there on track, because that was a lot of fun.
The win tonight does put you in the driver's seat coming into championship night, potentially battling for 2 championships when it comes to it. Talk about what it would mean to try to get to the top step of this division.
It would mean a lot, and it would especially mean a lot to beat this man here, because he's 2-time defending Hornet champion, and he's one of the best wheelmen out on this racetrack. And to beat him means more than anybody else out here, because he is the top step for Hornet racing. And just mad respect to Zach Bristol, because he is one heck of a driver. And you know, whether I win the championship or not, it's been a great battle all season. And if I don't, I'll happily finish second behind him.
Obviously, you can't get it done alone. Who helped you get that car out here?
I want to thank GN Northwest, Brandy Hood Promotions, Kia of Everett. If you're looking for a car or you just need your car worked on, please come see us. And, you know, thank you to all the fans that are out here today, man. This is one of the best crowds I've seen all season, and it's so awesome to get it done in front of you guys. Thank you.
Damon Claiborne, your Hornet A-Main winner.
Well, if you didn't have enough fun with the big car bump to pass earlier, guess what? We're going to shrink them down to mini size and go mini bump to pass style now here on Home Track Heroes here on Seattle 11. He's Chad Fitzpatrick. I'm Caleb Hart. This program brought to you by All Ply Roofing. And am I counting 16 mini bump to passers, Chad?
I think so.
I am. Oh boy, this is going to be fun as darkness ensues and we're ready to go. Jesse Crawford is the 18. He's got the pole. Wilmer Chacon is the 415. He'll be outside road number 1. Road number 2, member of the Jenkins family, I think it's Hunter in the 85, or the Sprinto Pinto, as the guys like to call it. And to the outside of him, it is Tim Baignan in the 222. Those are your first 4 rows.
The 27 is Annalise Smith. The 187 is Mohawk Metro, driven by Elijah Whitney. The 07 is Little Green Machine. That is Jacob Thornborough. We saw him earlier. The 182, no name. His name is Trout.
It's the Trout car. All right, I'm in. Inside row 5, Tanner Bjornson, the 01. They call it the General Flea. To his outside, Devin Jenkins in the 195. Row behind them, Andrew Zachary is always good for a highlighter, too, here in these bump to pass. He's in the 39, and the original Hall of Fame bump to pass driver, the V8 of Steve Peters in the Battle Wagon.
And then we got the 8, that is Captain Chaos, driven by Jacob Funk. The 21 of Bomb Pop, that is, of course, Matt Somerville. The 78 in his old Stinger 8-car, Kyle Schuchar. And then the 59, Slam County Sheriff Tegan Bjornson. So,
all right.
16 cars, equal for chaos.
However many laps we're going to let him go. I swear to you that Bob Pop just looks like the Italian country flag up on top of the Somerville car. And yes, I get it. It's shaped like the old popsicle, but at the same time, it's much easier to see it that way. So,
Yes.
You're going to want to watch the entire field, eyes wide open, because there's some guaranteed drivers here that are just out there because they want to see the world burn.
Yes.
That's part of the fun of Mini Bump to Pass. They're running that same almost figure 8 track. It's like a figure 6,
Yes.
right? I don't know.
The 1/5 mile and a half.
The 1/5 mile and a half.
Yes.
Print that. I want royalties every time that's said or put on a t-shirt. Now, this first lap, they all have to behave. They're supposed to drive normal, whatever normal is for a Mini Bump to Pass.
So there's no touching as... Okay, well, that didn't even work out for one lap.
Jenkins is spinning out on his own.
Yeah. Still no touching. You're not allowed to touch.
Be nice.
Hey,
Bjornsson.
Hold it back for
Come
one
on.
more. Steve, you know better than anyone else in this class.
Jacob
They're
Funk.
still... Okay, that one was actually Hunter's fault. He just drove right inside.
And we're green.
And we're good. Oh.
Shukar already hit somebody and went weaving through the tires.
And I can't even tell who hit the wall there. They're leaking something. So that is 187. That's Elijah Whitney. As we got Jenkins once again. He's just all sorts of a mess.
Yes! Captain Chaos complete with the American flag already going and thumping somebody. There's the 222 of Tim Bagnon as somebody's already slow. And somebody's already bailing off to the 5/8.
Yeah, Oh, that was a hard hit.
That was Bjornsson.
That car has been destroyed like 4 times this year. Devin with the E.N. Jenkins in the 195.
Well, Tanner Bjornsson has been the agent of change here so far, as he is just whack-a-moling anything that moves. Gets into the back of Somerville, as here we go, Steve Peters, battle wagon, in and through, and spins out whoever the heck that is.
I have no idea.
That was Annalise Smith.
Okay. Whoa. The 222 of Tim Benyon.
Benyon. As he gets into Bjornsson, and Bjornsson getting a little shoe car action.
With left front flat.
Yes.
And I think he hit Mr. Dizzy's car that's sitting there for the explosion.
Here comes Jenkins, Devin Jenkins wandering through. Back to Battle Wagon versus Bjornsson. Oh, come on, Steve. Come on.
Oh, and that's supposed to do that.
Oh, so that's the Trout car.
Okay.
The green and multicolored, looks like you pulled it out of a lake thing.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I want to know who thought dressing their car up like a trout was a good idea, but that's all right. All right, Bjornsson versus Jenkins now. Come on, run him down.
Bjornsson with the left front flat. He does great all throughout the other corners till he gets to that. Let's just say that's the half part right there.
Okay.
The 0.5 of the 1/5 mile.
All right, let's see how he gets through. He's getting tagged by the battle wagon. Get him, Steve.
There you go.
Finish him.
That was a perfect. Perfect. As Matt Somerville in third, looking to go into second now, is something going horribly wrong with the battle wagon of Steve Peters.
Come on, fire it back up, Steve. I have faith in you.
We've got cars all over this place.
That's Somerville rolling around. There's the
07.
Oh, that's Thornborough. Okay.
Yeah, that's Thornborough.
The little green machine. As we're going to get a caution flag.
So we got something going on with the battle wagon there. He gets going.
All right. Fire back up. I'm in.
Oh, it's for this little melee right here.
So let's take a look. Steve coming off, and this is just, if we were playing Mortal Kombat, finish him.
I was thinking more of, remember the Test Drive Eve of Destruction game?
Yeah.
This one, yes.
Actually, kind of looked more like Twisted Metal there. You see the right rear on the Bjornsson car? Had some caster in it that I wasn't necessarily looking forward to.
Did you notice the right rear wheel on it? It was probably 10 sizes too large for it. So.
Perfect. Gimme more of that. All right, your leader is Thornborough in the little green machine.
And Steve Peters in second.
All right.
Okay.
Somerville is the 21.
That looks like an old Stinger 8 car.
That could be a Stinger 8 car.
Yeah.
I can't pick out that fourth place car
29?
yet.
30? That's Andrew Zachary, I believe.
Oh.
In a new car.
Hey, and we were talking good about him, and he hasn't done anything spectacular
I know.
yet.
Make us talk bad about him.
Come on. If that's what it's going to take.
Yeah.
And then Devin with an E.N. Jenkins.
Steve.
Yes.
There
Yes,
you go.
Steve Peters. Yes, I will buy that T-shirt. coming after Somerville now.
Matt, you know better. Get some gloves.
But at least he's got the full rock screen.
Okay.
Right?
No.
At least he's got the 2/3 rock screen. As Peters takes out Jenkins. Oh, Zachary. Just
there you go.
Doors Steve. That's beautiful. Benyon, a.k.a. Opie, coming after it. Devin Jenkins having no mercy on your leader as Zachary goes full 360 on the front bumper of Peters.
Andrew knows if you're going to get dumped, if you're going to dump Steve Peters, he is going to get you back.
Oh, and Peters is now coming off of Kyle Shukar. Look out, Steve, because just remember, whatever you do to Shukar, Shukar will give it back to you twice as hard. At least that's what he says in Vegas.
As back up front is the 21 of Somerville. As we also got Tegan Bjornsson now in second. Jacob Thornburg, I don't even know how he's still in third.
Well, he's managed to stay away from most everybody.
True.
You know, that V8 is driving with a mission tonight.
Oh, yeah.
He's extra motivated as the Trout car.
Whoa.
Oh, he was fishing for a spin and he got it.
As we got the half mini stock, half Stinger 8 car of Devin Jenkins.
Thornborough around. Somerville trying to clean out Zachary. There's only like one lane around the top there.
We got all sorts of drama on the front stretch. Look at that right front is just destroyed on the Pinto wagon, the Forever Sprinto Pinto. There we go.
Aha. Is that, so that's the Jenkins 85, right? Okay.
That's a mouthful right there.
It's a bit.
Ooh, that was a hard hit.
Somebody get the hook for it.
Yeah, that car's done for the night.
Does Somerville have like that hypnotic right rear wheel going?
Something's
like
going on.
As you look at it.
Well, look at the left front of Jenkins. It was already falling apart. So it was done.
All right, here's from Matt's point of view. And hey, nowhere to go.
Yeah.
So be it.
Yikes.
Wow. Okay, well, let's breathe. Everybody calm down.
And we're not done yet.
No, we got like a lot of laps left.
Yeah.
So we'll get back to it. It's the mini bump to pass. A main event. There's
still like
left.
10, 12 left.
Perfect.
With a bumper falling off of our leader.
Okay.
So that will be interesting. So, these guys don't have radios. Matt probably doesn't know that.
No, 2, 4. I can do quick math here. There's like 12 of them
That's
left
still
out
good.
there.
And we got 11 laps to go.
I just want to know whatever subliminal message that Somerville's trying to tell us by having that black, white rear wheel, right?
Yeah.
So he's trying to hypnotize me into buying a Matt Somerville t-shirt? Does he want me to give him the rest of my Ferris cones?
Yeah.
They make their way through. Green flag back out. We're getting mini bump to pass in car camera with Jacob Thornborough.
That was good right there. Steve Peters probably has won, I would say, unofficially, probably well over 60 or 70 bump to pass main events to his name.
If he doesn't end up first in this, he should be first in your heart.
Yes, of course.
Makes his way around. As Zachary is now pursuing him.
And
looking for opportunity to get Steve Peters.
As we got just a whole bunch of mess right there going through the 0.5 of the 5th mile.
Bjornsson's got the 01 fixed, and they're after the Trout as the 187. The Mohawk Metro of Elijah Whitney says, "Uke tire be damned." Well, that just made the course a little bit longer. Meanwhile, we need to say thank you to Speedway Chevrolet and RV Center in Monroe, your one-stop transportation and RV center from new vehicles to pre-owned cars, trucks. Speedway Chevrolet can locate nearly any make and model you are searching for.
Well, Matt just sent a car into a dead car in turn 2. I still don't think he realizes he really doesn't have a bumper, so if he loses his radiator, he'll definitely know that.
Tegan Bjornsson in the cop car. Absolutely splattering Annalise there for a second. Yeah, and then Bjornsson goes around.
We got all sorts of cars all over, all sorts of carnage. So that tire being out there is definitely going to make the track a little bit bigger or smaller. It depends on what way you're going to go around that tire.
Somerville was trying to send the Trout car back to the lake.
I think he was.
Almost got there.
As Somerville's pretty much, he's got to just be careful. Remember, when the blue flag comes out, that doesn't mean move over. That means bump to pass.
That means hit.
Yeah.
Collide. Not crash. You just got to hit them, right?
Depends.
Well, they should crash them. I'm
Exactly.
fine with that. It's more fun.
Yeah. Whoa.
Bjornsson. I thought he was going to try to dirt track it through the corner. Couldn't quite keep up with it.
So then Somerville's going to put, that is the, I believe that's the 27 of Annalise Smith.
Yep.
That car's been hit so many times tonight.
Sneaks through.
Oh,
now
Matt.
coming up on.
I think that was Elijah Whitney.
Okay.
Someone's burning down the house and down the front stretch there.
Kyle, is that you? Is that you?
I think that's Kyle.
Hey, Kyle. If you can't be fast, be spectacular.
Yeah.
And he is spectacular. All right, the 78 is stopped and giving us the old fogging for Skeeters in the front straightaway. So if there were Skeeters out tonight, we're okay now. Let's watch and see Kyle Shukar's moment of glory.
Boom!
Oh, in through and taters the left rear. One more time from the front straight cam.
Now, I wonder if he doesn't have reverse and he was just slamming on it just to get the tire to move.
Elijah Whitney with the clobbering time style move. Here's Kyle, just hanging out, his own business,
And
up, bang.
Boom. I think that was JD's water bottle that went flying.
Well, it's either that or he popped a radiator hose. Possible. We'll come back. We'll finish off mini bump to pass next here on Home Track Heroes on Seattle 11. Well, it's been an action-packed mini bump to pass main event that's on the track right now here on Home Track Heroes on Seattle 11. Our show today brought to you by All Ply Roofing. I'm Caleb Hart. He is Chad Fitzpatrick. Chad, just when we thought we couldn't have more fun, we split mini bump to pass into a whole second segment with 4 more laps to go.
Let's do it. That's going to be interesting here. Bunch up the field again. Everyone's trying to get one more position.
Now,
what can go wrong?
I'm just saying, Matt Somerville has been, I don't know, the predator and not the prey a whole lot here over this. He's been able to run up on guys and tag them, but now he has got the battle wagon in pursuit.
Well, that was definitely a good start for Matt, so that's going to be really hard for Steve Peters to catch Matt in just 4 short laps, as we got all sorts of drama once again going through 1 and 2.
Oh, Bjornsson on Bjornsson.
That was pretty impressive. Bjornsson on Bjornsson, he slowly made him go around. That wasn't just a violent spin. He slammed on the gas and he kept going.
That's right. Tanner taking out Tegan, or Tegan taking out Tanner. It was one or the other. I can't keep track. Andrew Zachary about to get Bjornsson in the corner. And they both keep going.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And here comes Jenkins again with that Stinger 8 car that's been destroyed like 6 times.
We know Jenkins is...
Oh, we got more.
Hey, Shukar's still running. And Bjornsson Tanner version into him. Meanwhile...
Shukar again.
He must just hate tires. He hates tires like Ben White, our drift guy, hates tires.
He likes putting on a smoke show as Somerville. White flag, 1 lap to go for Matt Somerville. Steve Peters right there.
Get him. Turn down and get him. He got through.
Nope, there's not enough time.
Well, he is coming up. He is sandwiched between Bjornssons here.
Oh, yes, that's true, but I don't think there's going to be enough time. We'll see.
Come on, get there. And not
Checkered
that I got
flag.
anything against Matt, who's sparking up a storm. I just want to see him get tagged once.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. It was after the checker, but he still got her.
Better late than never.
Well, yeah, maybe Bjornsson missed the checkered flag and said, I'm still going after this. Why not? Let's go talk. We got your top 3 heading to the Angel of the Winds Casino Resort podium.
You got a brand new car. Sure do. So, obviously, the first question I have to ask is the little tyke gone?
No. It'll be back next season, better than ever.
So we will see the little tyke again. How did it feel hopping between 3 cylinders of Fury and then back into a more traditional mini bump?
Oh man, it was crazy. This thing has an obscene amount of power compared to that other car. I mean, it's just a world of change here.
Got anyone you'd like to thank for the 3rd place?
I got to get a huge thanks to Kyle Shukar for helping me throw the car together. All about auto wrecking, all about Honda auto wrecking. My family, my dad for getting me out here every weekend, and that might be it.
Driver the number 39, Andrew Zachary, 3rd place in the mini bump race. Well, Steve, you've been a long-time veteran out here at competition. The cautions went your way a couple times this time, got you back into your spot thanks to the reversion to the lead lap. How much fun is it to get to climb behind the wheel of it once more?
I can't explain how much fun it is, but it's all the things you wanted to do on the highway but never could. I get to do them for $40 here at Evergreen.
You enjoy this course with that chicane back there?
I love anything that throws an obstacle in it and slows cars down so you can hit them and they can hit you, and we can put on a really good show here for you guys.
Who would you like to thank for tonight?
I always have to thank the Rock Church for saving me 12 years ago and Jesus Christ. And I want to thank new sponsor, Central Welding Supply. Just new on board this year with Central Welding. And I just want to thank all my fans. It's been 36 years this year doing what I love to do. And I love all the new people and all the kids and all this energy that we get out of this place. Thanks for 36 years of smashing.
Driver of the V8, the Battle Wagon, Steve Peters, second place in the mini bump. Matt, you put numbers on the rocket pop this time, and I got to watch it just fly through the field. How much do you love mini bump racing?
It is absolutely a blast. Anybody up there sitting thinking that looks like fun, you should definitely buy a car and put it together and come out and join us.
You put on a show in this class. Yesterday you were in the Stinger 8s. Hopping between the two, what's the difference?
This class is just all about fun. Just go as hard as you can, hit whatever you can, and see where you end up.
And who would you like to thank for coming home with the win tonight?
Oh, the whole crew back in the pits, John Bender Racing, my family, all these kids, everybody just makes this all worth it. Everybody's actually worked on that car a little bit to make it the rocket that it really is.
Driver the number 21, your mini bump to pass winner, the Rocket Pop, Matt Somerville.
Well, Chad, the shirt of the night already so far has got to be our third place there in the mini bump to pass.
Most definitely.
Race it, wreck it, fix it, repeat. I don't know if is that not auto racing to a T?
100%. NASCAR, buses, however you decide.
Right. Well, we've seen
drag racing.
Yeah, we've got our figure 8 buses coming out. We'll give you the lineup on that for a second. But while we have a minute, because you've been doing this a very long time, I've owned, fielded a car, worked on it as well. The fix it, repeat portion is the stuff that by the end of the year, here all the way into September, you're just almost don't even want to look at the car anymore, no matter how much fixing it there is to do.
100%. As we get into September, it's one of those things, I can't wait till the end of the year, can't wait till the season's over. And then you get through the month of October, you get into November and going, I'm ready for the season to start again.
When can I start working on my race car again? Well, it's an important part of the cycle, right? If you have one of those years where you don't have to fix the car a whole heck of a lot, there's less time spent in the shop getting the car to be just functional for the next race. There's actually time that's spent improving your program, checking stuff over, looking for places where maybe mechanically you could be different or put new parts on it. For those drivers that are constantly having to thrash just to get the thing back to square one on a weekly basis, that's the really kind of wearing years.
That tends to, and once you thrash every week, it tends to, things always go wrong. You never want to thrash. Sometimes if you're thrashing, maybe it's just better to take a week off, regroup, and go from there. However, it's a little different now. When we used to race 25 years ago, we were racing 18, 22 times a year.
Yeah.
Not 12.
One of the cool things about Evergreen Speedway, we have lots of different divisions that we run here, right? And that's allowed to build some space into the schedule for guys to take a week, fix it correctly, get it back out, and have it going again.
There's a lot of instances now, especially for almost every class at Evergreen Speedway, maybe not so much the Hornets, but they still get a break. A lot of times you get a month off. Sometimes that's just, especially through the month of July, it kind of tends to, on a scheduling purpose, kind of gets very hard to schedule your local classes. You got Formula Drift, you got the Summer Showdown, you got the fair coming up. It's really, really hard to schedule into June and August, or to July and August, because there's just so much going on.
And part of the reason you've seen teams and families also build multiple cars in multiple divisions is that they don't have to take weeks off. It's just a week off from this car. I cite Jake Reppin, who's out here in the black and green 45 bus, who we've already seen in a Hornet tonight. Trinity Reppin also out there in a Hornet. We know on a weekend and every other-ish weekend basis, Jake's wife Mackenzie is out in a super stock figure 8. So families are finding more ways to go racing weekly, just among multiple cars.
Yes, yeah, I've definitely in the recent years seen more drivers come out in multiple cars, like what we wouldn't have seen 25 years ago, because they were racing every Saturday night in the same car. But we are going to go green very shortly. Speaking of multiple drivers, Tony Deegan raced in the street stock last night. Hopefully it goes a little bit better than,
Yeah,
than it
that
went.
was something.
So
Rick,
that is our pole sitter.
right, Rick Jones, normally figure 8 driver. He's in the 43 bus. Jalen Vick, we haven't seen him race or wreck anything this year. He's in the 25.
Did we see him wreck on the 4th of July? He flipped that. Or was that his brother? We're green.
We've seen Jalen wreck many things, buses included. Jake Repton's 45. Jeff Ritter, the king of bus racing, has already broken.
Yeah,
and
that
stopped.
didn't last long.
Jeff,
Yeah.
buddy.
Did he get scared, do you think?
Maybe he was just, I don't know, a little premature for his night dad. It happens.
So he gets going now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He was sandbagging because he wanted
Yeah.
to come up and race the leaders. I
He
see what
just
it
wanted
is.
to give everyone a lap to get ahead.
All right. So he's going to try to
'Cause he's
run
that
him
good.
down. All right. It's fair.
Yeah.
He is the king of the bus racing.
So
That's
Tony
for sure.
Deegan, little background on Tony Deegan. He does this for a living. Not drive school buses in a figure 8, but driving kids.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
I was like, the paying that's this good?
He is a driver, I believe, for the Edmond School District, I
Okay.
believe. So he does have background in a bus.
So if anybody is watching from the Edmond School District, please do not hold what Tony does in the racetrack against him for his normal job here tonight.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, leaning on him, that's Deegan, the 007. That bus actually looks like a real bus. That's got to be the 43 of Jones, right?
Yes, that one has not been really touched. As it looks like they haven't even taken the green flag yet.
Okay.
As that is a very, very good battle for the lead. 20 laps, I believe.
Sure.
Somewhere
Or
there.
however many we choose.
They actually put transponders on them. So.
Look at Deegan leaning on him. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This is good.
I want to see one of the buses like hike the left front off the ground. They got so much momentum in the corner.
Oh, yeah. You know, and these guys have actually been pretty rough all year long, too.
Well, we mentioned that Vic absolutely clobbered a bus earlier in the year.
Or he got clobbered.
Or got clobbered.
After
one or the other.
after winning the race, mind you. So that wasn't, yeah.
Right.
Not a good way to end, as they're still side by side for the lead.
It was the week after he ended up breaking the mini stock.
Yes.
Not his fault, but the mini stock broke.
Yes.
So the mini stock went poof, and then the bus went, ugh. Wow, what a look that is.
What a good drone shot of the fair, packed house at Evergreen Speedway.
Thank you, Elevate.
And buses, of course, one of my favorites to watch.
If you guys see bus racing on the schedule, you're going to want to be here because it's an adventure. And we'll do it in the wet weather sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's rain or shine bus racing.
Rain or shine for almost anything.
Do you think that that's paint or like big, gigantic black electrical tape that's patching those up?
I think it's house paint.
Okay, because if it was electrical tape, I would say it adds 5 miles an hour to that bus.
Probably. I'm going, if that's electrical tape, I probably wouldn't want to touch. You're going to get zapped.
Jake Reppin, his bus, slightly shorter wheelbase, and it does make the bus more maneuverable, which is a helpful thing here on our figure 8 course.
As he is continuing to push Jones around the corners. I noticed there was a couple times it looked like he was looking to the outside, but it's unfortunate because since he also is a little bit smaller than the other buses, it's a little bit easier to push him around.
Right. He doesn't have quite the junk in the trunk. I don't know how you would say that.
Sure.
To go. Well, you saw him get into the back end of the Jones bus, right? You saw the Jones bus bounce up and down, but that thing's so long that it's stable. You can push around on the back of that. The wheelbase is just keeping it to where it's not going to move much, right? Where you hit Jake and that extra, I don't know, foot maybe?
Yeah.
No, more than a foot. 5 feet, 6 feet, 7 feet less of wheelbase is going to throw the bus around. Oh, no. Look out, intersection.
Oh, they're going to be close. We still got a couple more races with these buses. We got to make them last all year. And we've destroyed a couple already so far. Dawson Cox, I think the last time out, absolutely obliterated one of the buses.
Oh, almost. Ritter almost gets into the back of Reppin coming through the intersection.
So Tony Deegan, our leader, is getting up onto some lap traffic now.
Lap traffic in a 5-bus race. As we need to thank Tire Pros, the official tire dealer of Evergreen Speedway. Tire Pros, your one-stop tire retailer, where honesty is the best policy and they have a hassle-free guarantee. Tire Pros has all the national brands and offers a nationwide warranty on your tires. Go to TirePros.com.
So as we keep going, that ticker is not right. Jeff Ritter is not our leader. Remember, he sandbagged a lap.
No, he clearly was cheating.
Yeah,
I get that.
Exactly.
He's taking the mantle over from Jonathan Peterson, notorious bus cheater.
Yes.
Right? So can't sandbag your way into the lead, Ritter. Come on, you know better.
So most of these drivers have had some type of experience with the figure eight, but I don't think Tony Deegan has ever raced anything on the figure eight track. He's done bombers, street stocks, 4-inch stocks, mini stocks. I don't think he's ever done it in figure eight form.
His street stock still looks like a street stock, too.
It does.
It doesn't have the late model body on it, which is very cool.
Yes, yeah, very old school, the way they used to look.
So my question is, when can we get the announcer's challenge for the bus racing?
I keep asking, but they keep changing the subject every time.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do
weird.
they not want you in a bus?
I don't know. Maybe from the last time they saw me in a Stingray car.
Well, we know that Evergreen Speedway announcer Derek Todoroff's going to be in a Stinger of some kind at some point.
Okay.
So that is the thing that is allegedly going to happen.
See,
we just got to get him, me, you into the bus, right?
Yep.
We'll have Iman do the commentary on it.
Okay.
We'll pull Derek Hobbs out from behind the camera. We'll have him be in the secondary chair for commentary, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And we'll go bus racing.
Okay. I'm down.
We'll see who the fastest talker is. From mic stands to wheel stands in the bus racing. Although if we pull a wheel stand in a bus, something's gone significantly wrong.
Yes. So back up front, Tony Deegan having a way better night from last night. I might have spoke too soon. Tony.
Look out.
He makes it.
Makes it. So I'm looking at Vic, and I'm looking in the cockpit of that thing as he is cranking on the wheel and coming around. He had an interesting something that I couldn't quite figure out what it was. But you know what? We need to take a commercial break. We're going to come back. We'll finish things off when we get back. Bus racing on the air here on Home Track Heroes on Seattle 11. Back we are with bus racing here on Home Track Heroes on Seattle 11. Our show brought to you by All Ply Roofing. I'm Caleb Hart, Chad Fitzpatrick. Chad, mono for the bus win. Tony Deegan might be gone on this one, but Jake Reppin trying everything he can to get around Rick Jones here.
This has been a 20-lap battle so far, and or 15 laps. I think we're going 20 is the distance. As he gets to the inside like that,
ooh! But
Rick Jones kind of bullies him once again. The size difference between those buses, and he's able to move him around going through the corners.
You mean size matters? Never would have thought it. As they get in and through the turn, and we are watching, there's Ritter, the American flag bus, trying to work his way. Deegan's going to try to lap Ritter here. Works to the
Two laps down.
Two,
because remember,
Jeff.
he was going to give everyone a lap, and he was going to repass everyone for the lead. But now it has backfired.
Yeah, he's getting looped around the outside here. Tony Deegan, maybe he missed his calling. Maybe he should have been a figure eight bus racer. Nope, surging back to the inside goes Ritter as he's trying to get around Vic. Vic in the Shark bus. Call it Jaws Part 2 as we go in cockpit. Big thank you again to Brandy Hood Promotions. All the gang there for the in-bus camera shots?
I guess so. I guess you can call it the in-bus cameras. It's a good battle shaping up for the lead. Now here comes Jones and Ritter, or not Ritter. They still have, okay, so they have Ritter third. Again, that's wrong. We have him, he's dead last.
Right. His cheating ways have messed up the scoring loop for the entirety of it.
And he thinks his
fine.
cheating ways was going to get him a podium spot.
I mean, whatever you got to do. It's fine. We're down to a couple laps to go. We know Deegan leads. There's Vic leaning on Jones coming through the North Pole here as he'll make the big sweeping right-hander. Next time around, will be one lap left here in our bus race.
All righty, Tony, let's see if he's got it. He will put another lap down on Jeff Ritter as he will see the white flag probably to Tony right now. That means surrender. He wants this race to be over.
Uno mas.
He hasn't won a main event in a long time.
Jeff should get a lot of credit, on the other hand. He's one of the guys that helps keep these buses running on a regular basis.
This takes a lot of work to keep going.
It does.
And they have a fleet of about 20 buses. And like I said, an average school bus takes a lot of work to upkeep, plus than what we're doing to them, abusing them.
Much less trying to race them.
Yeah.
As here comes the checkered. Tony Deegan going to get the win in figure eight bus racing tonight. Well done, Tony.
Way better than last night. Rick Jones will get second, and that will be third. Will be
Jake Reppin.
Jake Reppin, yes. Why did I not know that?
Well, let's go talk to him. I believe Derek Todoroff's got the podium here for the buses.
Jake, you've been having fun out there in the 45. You're a super figure eight driver. Now you get to have some fun school bus racing and in Hornets. What's it like doing a doubleheader in front of the fair crowd?
Oh, with a crowd like this, it's always exciting to come out and try to put on a show and just have fun and clean racing. But yeah, a crowd like this, we love racing for you guys.
I know you got a giant crew of cars back there that you help work on. Some are family, some are friends. What's it like doing that?
Oh, believe me, we have quite a few cars, a lot of Hornet cars and super stock figure 8 and Stingers, and it's a lot of work. I'll just put it that way.
Who would you like to thank?
First off, I'd like to thank Evergreen Speedway here, Doug and Tracy, for giving us racers the opportunity to come out here and run the buses for you, put on a show and just have fun, and Brandy Hood Promotions for doing a lot of the video work for us, and just a little plug for my company, Reppin Welding, for providing steel for the bus.
Driver of the number 45, the struggle bus, third place is Jake Reppin. I know you like the Knights of Destruction. I know you're working on super stock figure 8s to get back out here, but in the meantime, does it feel pretty good to tide yourself over with some bus racing?
Yeah, it's great. After a struggling year with cancer and all the things going on, building race cars, helping other buddies to get their race cars on the track. I'm building another race car. This is kind of a nice stress reliever to kind of fade everything out and start all over and get ready for 2026.
It's been exciting to watch you all season long. Who would you like to thank?
Well, I'd like to thank Sheridan Vincent, Siskin Power Equipment, Annie M., the Vincent families, the Yargus families, all the crowds, my family's down here watching. It's just I'm blessed to be in this position and have fun.
Driver of the Vincent Pencil, give it up for Rick Jones, second in the bus race. I've watched you work on that street stock for the past couple seasons. This year, it's been out here quite a few times. What's it like to take a little bit of a break, hop behind the wheel of a bus, and have some fun?
No pressure with this. It's just hop in and go. Being a bus driver myself, I figure this is a chance that I can do stuff and not worry about getting in trouble with at work.
Do you think that previous experience helped you get an advantage in this one?
Yeah, some. Plus, still got a little bit of a bloodline with my godfather also being a figure 8 driver, so I kind of took a little bit of both.
Who would you like to thank for this win?
First, I want to thank Bubba and Cassidy and the Iverson for letting me run their bus, and of course my normal crew for the street stock, which is Christy and Mike, and the Hornets and all of them for always helping me this year on anything I'm doing.
Driver of the number 331 bus, your bus race winner, Tony Deegan.
And there's the second best t-shirt of the night on Tony Deegan that said occasional adult.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to go bus racing, Tony, well played, sir. Well played.
Very much so.
Let's put the boats on now. So these are your regular-sized bumped pass cars, but they now have some accoutrement with them. They've got a little extra on them because attached to them is ye old fiberglass boat. And the idea behind boat racing is not necessarily to win the race, Chad. It's to destroy everybody else's boat.
100%. In fact, it's not really a race at all.
No, this is a figure 8 demo derby in which you're trying to destroy the boat, not the car.
Yes. You will get, like I said, they want to have car on boat contact, not car and car contact.
Right.
Which will happen every now and then. Obviously, the judgment between trying to tow a 20-foot boat behind you is a little bit hard to keep the car straight.
Well,
so
there appears to be varying strategies, too, on the boat. Some of them have got it up close, and then take a look at the Thornborough 07.
That has living quarters in it.
That's like a 6-foot tow strap between him and the boat.
Yeah.
Now, they're single file, so we'll go single file. You can already see, though, the boat getting sideways in behind him because the tow strap is so long on it.
Yeah, that's definitely, I would have gone a little shorter, but that's obviously, I'm not out there, so.
Right.
I would say Keith Taylor has the right idea. It is as close as you can, so it's not going to theoretically try to spin him around.
Well, and with Taylor, because that car only drives at 17 miles an hour,
and weighs
he's really,
and probably weighs 10,000 pounds.
Yeah,
So,
I don't think he's in much
really,
danger of the boat, like, trying to spin him out.
They're probably happy that his car is yellow, so they know where he's at.
At all times, Keith Taylor is here. All right, so we have got, it says 8. Jacob Thornborough is the red, white, and blue 7. We know that. Kylie Timlick is one of the tiger-painted cars. She'll be in the 5. Brooke Yargis is in that white, blue, or white, yellow, and purple 11 that we saw on the screen.
The 2 clean-looking car.
And Rick Yargis is in the wagon. That's the orange and black 17 with the boat on it. Kyle Deshaw's the pink car. Yep, you see him just starting to make the right-hand turn. No, that's not Deshaw. That's Tyler Grubb, the 43.
Yes.
Deshaw's out there. I don't know who he is. Timlick's in a tiger-painted 59, and Keith Taylor is in the very yellow car could actually be a boat.
What a beautiful drone shot there. That's pretty cool. As we will go green, I believe. Yes, we are. As all seriousness, whoever wins has the most spec of boat left.
That's right. Taylor is at max speed right now.
Yep, he has the pedal to the metal.
Yes, he's around. Boom! Well, there's still a little boat left on that one.
That was Thornborough. No,
that was Yargis.
That was Yargis.
Yeah, who's already got the bump to pass win as his boat takes him around, and Thornborough says, "Come here, boat."
That Camaro couldn't even drive through that.
Oh, Thornborough, look out. So you don't want to be sideways in that intersection because you take that side shot on the boat, it's a quick way to lose half of it.
Yeah, you're definitely going to lose it. As we'll watch and see here, perfect opportunity for the 5 of Kylie, just barely missed.
That intersection creates chaos. Wow, Taylor got up to like 17, 18 miles an hour there.
He's got to slow down.
Flying. Absolutely. All right, I think that's Deshaw. I think that's his 42. That's the blue with a little bit of white.
That looks like snow on the ground.
It's not.
It's definitely not.
It's September.
Boom.
Kaboom. That's Yargis. So Yargis has got like a blue and yellow looking boat in behind him. It's like the colors of the Swedish flag.
So that was Taylor going around. That was a perfect opportunity for Yargis.
How can you just... Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Destruction. Fiberglass everywhere.
Yeah, don't breathe in too much.
It's it's a good thing the last race of the night will be our actual demo derby, in which cut tires are not a big deal. Now, when you lose your boat, you can continue running.
I believe so.
And smash up other boats.
Yes.
So, that is the thing. We need to take a second and thank these guys who should be playing the lotto, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, yeah. Washington's Lotto, created in 1982, established to generate revenues for state programs through the sale of lottery products. Lotto scratches more than 30 games a year to experience, along with Powerball, Mega Millions, Hit 5, Match 4, and Daily Keno. Washington's Lottery, dream big. I got my Mega Millions ticket.
Well, let's see here.
Let's see if I can go boat racing.
Well, if we don't see you for a couple days, we know you won.
Well, we know that I'm buying boat racing cars.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's happening. Our program is brought to you by Alpine Roofing. As Tony Timlick's boat all over the place.
There we go.
He got a little car there, too.
That boat exploded when that happened.
Keith Taylor is actually going fast enough to run somebody down.
I think he got to 23 miles an hour. Knots. 23 knots.
23 knots.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Way to be nautical.
Yeah.
Timlick with a massive shot.
Oh, that was a hard hit on the starboard side there.
Even better.
Oh, I don't even know if that was a starboard side.
I couldn't tell you starboard.
I'm just going to say port, starboard. There we go.
To the bow.
Boom.
Look at that. Yargis and Timlick crossing the intersection. Meanwhile, Brooke Yargis is trying to run her dad down to see if maybe his boat is her target.
Destroy him. Oh,
Careful, sailor.
You had a perfect opportunity.
Almost got there.
Oh,
what do we have? About 5 left with their boats on?
Yeah, we're still,
and
he has way too much of boat left.
Rick is sparking it up here.
Cut the track. Do it.
Come on, in and through. Oh, that's it.
Okay.
Hello. Target acquired.
There's like 2. They're setting you up.
Come through and boom.
Oh, there you go.
Kylie Timlick and Taylor. And now he's got a face full of
He's got a minnow on the front of his car.
Well, let's see which way the west winds take him. As here is Brooke Yargis trying to get Taylor.
Boom.
Oh, Tony Timlick destroying Yargis's boat and might be stuck up there. That'll be fascinating. Brooke Yargis after Keith Taylor. And guess what? We got more boat racing to come. We'll take a break and finish off the boats next here on Home Track Heroes in Seattle 11. We have reached the final segment on tonight's Home Track Heroes here on Seattle 11. Glad to have you guys with us as we have got boats, and more boats. Boats everywhere here. I'm Caleb Hart. He's Chad Fitzpatrick. Chad, our program brought to you by All Ply Roofing. And if you like watching stuff get splatted, this has been the episode for you.
Yes, so we actually had a driver change during the break. That is
Right.
Sheridan Vincent in the Barbie car.
Okay, and his boat just got pummeled-ish. Yargis gonna try to take out Taylor, and actually takes
almost.
Taylor around with him.
And a boat just reappeared.
Really?
That was weird.
Now, more boats. I like it. Taylor now has to shed the remains of whoever's boat that is that he's almost high-centered on as Yargis clearing out Tony Timlick.
The two orange cars going at it
then Rick is basically out of boat at this point.
Oh yeah, so he's just there to destroy whatever's left. Sheridan's out. He has a tire left that's sticking out. And then there's that.
Timlick just acquired an entire boat's worth of right front.
Now, do you add more to the points on that when you add somebody else's boat?
There's points?
Not well.
There's style points. Wait, does Rick still have like hair of boat?
He does, but he has a left rear flat.
Yeah, who needs a left rear anyways?
Yeah, especially for boat racing.
See, I can see Jacob Funk has no, or not Funk. Thornborough has no boat. I can see that for sure.
And he killed the car when he hit.
Yes, he did.
In the intersection. Okay.
Brooke Yargis has lots of boat.
And the best looking car still.
Yes.
No one has changed that. They've had many opportunities.
It's a good looking car.
Exactly.
All right.
Still clean though.
Tony Timlick, that's a lot of boat left for him.
Yes.
I don't know. So we got like 4 left? Timlick,
3 or 4.
Brooke, Rick, Taylor? Yeah, that's fair. Although Taylor's got like the shattered remains of like 5 boats he's dragging
someone
around.
got into Brooke because there is more missing off of her boat.
She just made a circle there. That's cheating.
That is.
Brooke, you gotta make the 8. You got this.
With the nice lights on the front too.
Yeah, that makes it illuminated. Oh no, here comes Dad.
Uh-oh.
Dad sees boat and says, "That's mine."
Nope, nothing.
If only it was a shark car, right? Oh, and I guess Sheridan's still out there running.
Yeah.
With the tattered remains of...
With the... That looks like a spare tire. No, that's...
I don't know my boat terminology. Is that the hull?
Oh, gosh. I can't remember.
I can't tell.
I don't know much about boats.
I have an ex-girlfriend that'd be super disappointed in my lack of nautical knowledge here. Taylor just dragging that tire in and around as they keep hunting. Oh, my goodness. Taylor hunted and Taylor struck.
So there's really nothing but a shell left on Brooke's boat.
No, but it's a shell.
Exactly.
It's something.
So they're... Technically, would she be the winner right now unless something changes, which we still have some time left?
I don't know.
Well, Tony Timlick has a lot left, too. Look at that. Look at all that boat left.
All right, so we're going to just let this all sort out. We've got wonderful officials here at Evergreen Speedway.
Yes.
We'll just let them tell us who the winners are.
Yeah.
Because, again, it's not a race. It's just a whose boat
fun.
can survive competition, basically. So we'll figure that out. Tony Timlick's definitely got an argument to be made. But let's go down to the Angel of the Winds Casino Resort podium, and we will find out who our top 3 is.
Tony, you're one of the people who consistently, year after year, shows up here to put on such a great show for us. What's it like touring the state and the Northwest as a whole to put on shows?
I love doing it. I love hearing the fans when we make a good hit or jump a boat or something cool.
You absolutely crushed that 59 boat, as well as many of the other ones out there. Just for all those people in the stands who might never get the chance to do it, how much fun is that?
It's better than any roller coaster ride.
And who would you like to thank?
I got to thank Bachmeyer Auto Salvage, Sidekick Toys, my wife and kids for putting up with me doing it.
Driver the number 59, Tony the Tiger Timlick, 3rd place in the boat race. Now you kept that boat nice and clean for that race. How much fun is it doing it in front of the fair crowd?
This was a blast. Dude, we come out here, my daughter made a last minute decision, put me in the car, we barely got a boat hooked up and out here. I got to have my buddy in my car. We did a little rearranging. 1-2 out here tonight. You can't beat it.
Anyone you'd like to thank for that?
Once again, my sponsors for helping me get out here, Chambers Enterprises, McCarthy General Contractor, again, my wife, my kids, my extended family that's out here tonight. Everybody in here, thank you.
Second place in the boat race, Rick Yorgis. Well, Sheridan, you're a Superstock Figure 8 driver these days. I thought you were going to be in the Barbie dream car. Instead, you get to tear it up behind the wheel of the 17X station wagon. How are you feeling getting the win?
It's fantastic, especially when it's a rental and he said, drive it like it's yours. So I guess no rules.
You were certainly putting on a show out there, weaving in and out, smashing into those boats, driving with the left rear flat. Who would you like to thank for this experience?
Got to thank Rick and Shannon for letting me drive it. Like Rick said, last-minute driver changes. We call them just all bounce around in cars just to get cars out here. My wife, Tyler, Savannah, Pro HNS, Pit Innovations, Rick sponsors, which were McCarthy General Contracting, Chambers Tree Service, just all the fans that came out. Hope we put on a show.
Driver of the 17X, winner of the boat race, his name, Sheridan Vincent.
Well, Chad, 1 to go. We've mini bumped it to pass. We've full bumped to pass. We've destroyed boats. We've raced buses. Why don't we demo them all? Demo derby time.
Might as well.
All right, so you've seen the arena that they have lined up for us. The arena is marked off by those Uke tires. Those Uke tires will get moved, by the way.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And it's wet, too. They
Yes.
watered down the track.
They have definitely put some slick out there that way that they, I don't know, have to work for it a little bit more. Can't get the full gripped up run.
You don't want them to go to full speed.
It's safer.
Yes.
I'm fine with that. There are, what do I count there, 10 demo cars.
Yes.
And there will be a top 3, as well as a Mad Dog, who is the big winner. That's a good look at how wet the interior of this is. So, can see how much they put down there.
So we are about to go green. We got the 3M of Toby Long, the 46 of Phil King, the 71 of Brad Fisher, the 76 of Brandon Dale, the 78 of Jeremy Randall, the 134 of Cody Morgan, 157 Trevor Graham. About to go green here, 178 of J.J. Randall, the 191 Caleb Robinson, 702 of Tim Schubert, and we are off and hitting.
All right. Line them up, boys. See how it goes. Here at the fair.
Oh, a little cat-mouse
Jeremy
game going
Randall,
on.
who we have seen lay some big strikes before, gets the first
that
one
was a hard
in
hit.
the intersection. Randall is a notorious big hitter, so let's watch for him. He's got a lot going. Tim Schubert has also got a reputation as a good hitter, and I think 3 of these cars are they team cars? Do you
I
see
think
that?
a lot of them, a lot of these names have been out here for a long time. The Phil King, the King family, has been out here doing demo derbies, I think, for at least 40 years.
Some of these cars have like dueling armadillos on the top of them.
Yeah, I believe that is a part of the Phil King group.
Cody Morgan's 134's got the armadillo. As he is sparking up a storm already. Oh, yeah. Smoke show out of the 134.
We got the 191 Caleb Robinson just trying to find somebody to hit. That was a good hit there. So we've talked about it in recent demo derbies. You always try to want to hit with the rear end first because you don't want to knock the radiator out.
Yep, that is an easy way to overheat and seize up the motor.
Don't want to do that. Also, you don't want to knock the steering box out either.
Oh, wow, what a shot by Schubert.
That car got a little shorter there.
That's an early contender for a shot of the night.
And once we get towards the end, got to remind me, I believe it's 2 minutes, every 2 minutes or 90 seconds?
About.
Yeah, you
Somewhere
have to
in
make
there.
a competitive hit.
Yep. So you can't just drive around. You've got to be actively looking. And the drivers have their sticks
Yes.
that are poking out of the hood. When your car is disabled, you're done. All you have to do is reach out the front and knock your sticks down. And at that point in time, the other drivers know, okay, you're no longer a target. Don't be shooting at me.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't waste a hit on me.
Right. For their safety and to keep their car running well, because every bit of these contact is one less you can make with somebody else.
So they're slowly trying to find where to hit, but that car, I can't even tell. That 3M of Toby Long, that car, I mean, I don't even know how he's going to see out of the rear of that car.
No, it's challenging. You
He's
better
going to
have
go
a
by feel.
side view mirror,
I guess.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So here's the drone shot. You know, from the flat angle, it doesn't look like they have as much room as they do, but that's a big course in there. They got some room to get a run.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could definitely get a run. I've seen people get hit so hard they flip over on the hit. Trust me, in a small space like that, so trust me, it could be done. As we got cars.
Caleb Robinson's 191 made a good shot there, backed on out of it.
The 76 of Brandon Dale. He tries to get a hit, and then someone else just goes up and clobbers him while he's setting up.
Well, sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug.
So slowly. Ooh, that was a good one there. That was
strike.
Jeremy Randall versus Toby Long there.
Dale 76 getting in on that.
That was a little one.
Big ol' smoke.
But competitive. Phil King got a little hit there.
All right, so back on out, guys. Find a way. He got this. There's Randall again with a good little strike. As Dale is starting to get pummeled on over in that corner. Randall spins around. Team car as the heartbeat of America, whichever car that is with the Chevy logo up at the top of it.
Do we have fire right there? Fire in the car, maybe. Might be backfiring. That was the 3M of Toby Long.
Big old sparkage coming out of the 134 of Cody Morgan.
Yeah, a lot of times, you know, a lot of people don't realize when we got tires flying off the 191 of Robinson there. So when you get hit like this, a lot of times you could break a fuel line, an oil line.
Yep.
Sometimes you get hit so hard, it'll break the carburetor right off the top of the motor.
Somehow. Oh, what a strike. That's the 178?
That was J.J. Randall.
J.J. Randall with the big lick.
As now they are out of bounds, so here goes. Well, he's running for his life. That was J.D.
Everybody get back in. It'll be all right.
Because if you're out there too long, you get in big trouble there. As 191 of Robinson with the left or right front that is seized, so that's going to make it even harder for him.
Oh, look at that. 360 spin to try to graze him with the rear.
That was pretty
bad.
good. That was pretty good.
That's a way to save the front end.
I didn't know Kyle Shukar was in this demo derby. He's in the front.
Kyle Shukar is in every demo derby.
He's smoking.
That's the thing.
He's got the smoke show going on.
702 of Tim Schubert is definitely... He had that massive wallop early, and then I think has gotten walloped on ever since then.
Toby Long's car will not die.
No.
I mean, again, it keeps getting shorter and shorter every time we see it. And taller, too.
Yeah, we've got about 6 left that are still active and moving. Hey,
Yes.
Schubert's still in.
Oh,
nice.
that was a hard hit. And
beautiful.
Tim, get some gloves.
He is trying. I think he just wiped out the 46 of King enough that we need to take a very quick pause back to the booth to clear some debris off of from the middle of the racetrack. So we'll do that, and let's get back to it. Demo Derby continues. We're looking for a top 3 here. As there's JD, green flag in hand, ready, aim, fire.
There we go. As well, you can really tell who's not in it now.
Yeah. Some drivers are definitely not moving.
Okay, well, there's Toby Long once again.
And then if you're not moving, hook onto another car. Bring it with.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
So slowly, you could tell like a lot of these cars are reaching the end of its life because those hits are getting slower and slower and slower.
Right.
And I don't think the drivers are doing that on purpose. I just think they just can't get the car to go any faster.
So it's Randall and Randall who are moving here. And does anybody else still got sparkage, still got life? JJ into Jeremy. It's JJ the 178, Jeremy the 78. So we've had enough sibling action here today. Let's see if we can't finish this with some sibling crunching in the demo.
And he's actually missing a wheel. I'm shocked they haven't black flagged him yet, but we'll keep an eye on that.
I mean, you know how
tearing up our figure 8 track there.
You know how hard you have to work to get black flagged in a demo derby,
yes,
right? Okay,
yes.
just checking. What in the heck?
There's something on the roof of the 78 of Jeremy Randall. I think it's like a. Do you see that? It looks like a.
I'm looking. I'm trying. It's like a black
I think
cat.
it's like a little superhero.
Really?
I think so.
Okay, well, right now, spinning, rolling, making his way around. He's going to go, I think he's lining up the finishing blow here on JJ.
Is.
All right, here it is. This could be the finale, and...
Oh.
Oh, no. JJ's still moving.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now brother's turn.
Okay, there we go.
I was expecting something massive. I was expecting the big collision.
I was too.
I was expecting the Stone Cold Stunner at the very end. And what we got was the little rubber padded whack-a-mole. Yeah. Right? Thump. They scored a point. Thump.
He might have done that on purpose because a lot of these times now, what I've been told from other demo derby drivers is they tend to pretend that their car is dead and get one last hit because their cars won't go into gear.
Okay.
So when they get hit, they could shove it into gear and start moving again.
So he was rope-a-doping him.
Maybe.
Right?
I guess. That's how you want to call it.
So that's the Roadrunner.
Yeah.
That's the Roadrunner up on that top side.
Oh, that was so close right there.
Yeah, see? Yeah, that's the Roadrunner up there.
JD once again saying, go back the other way.
Quit circling these ones.
And don't slam on the gas because you're going to go throw chunks of the track at JD. Swing and a miss.
God, it looked like Suarez on an 0-2 count. Little flame coming out, JJ. Here comes Jeremy again. Makes the strike to the front.
To be honest, this looks like the end of the Daytona 500. Sometimes.
Because super speedway racing is so great. All right, Randall continuing to lay the punishment to the 178. Randall versus Randall. Jeremy versus JJ. Is this the finisher?
Well, let's see here. All right, make it a little faster. Okay,
it's all right.
That was better.
And
as we get
backs
another
off,
one,
takes a look, and waits.
Oh,
still running. No, not done yet. All right, JJ. Ball is in your court. 78 has made the last strike.
Boom.
Not bad.
That was better.
Okay. Now, can Randall Part 2 swing around and make contact?
Slow. At least they know where they're at.
Yeah. Well, and there's room, too. Like, your disabled cars are all kind of concentrated, so they can maneuver. They're not necessarily in tight space. This is just kind of a insane game of chicken.
Yes.
Got him.
Okay, that was a good one.
Yeah, but who hit who?
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh. Well, while they do that, we will tell you about All Ply Roofing and, of course, our sponsor here on Home Track Heroes. Home Track Heroes all year long, brought to you by All Ply Roofing, serving the greater Puget Sound region from Bellingham to Tacoma, North Bend to Bremerton. All Ply has you covered. Call All Ply Roofing for a free estimate or visit them at allplyroofing.com, your residential and commercial roofing team. That is All Ply Roofing.
So we got Jeremy Randall and that is Jeremy. Yep, Jeremy and JJ now pushing themselves into Tim Schubert there.
Schubert.
So poor Schubert just sitting there minding his own business, and now he's involved.
Innocent as can be.
And I don't think that they can go anymore.
I wonder if Jeremy didn't just stuff JJ there.
So Jeremy has to make one more hit. Boom. There we go.
Okay.
So as of right now, the clock is on JJ to make one competitive hit, but he's stuck. He can't go anywhere.
Is. Yeah, he is pinned.
He's trying, though.
He
put in reverse. Okay, he got...
he's loose. No.
There we go.
All right, JD said we're done. And that is it. So it's a Randall family top with Jeremy Randall, JJ Randall, and we're being told that Phil King ends up third here in our demo derby. Well, back in the booth for one more time, and Chad, fun show tonight. We destroyed a lot of stuff, huh?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. The right way, though.
That's right. Hopefully we don't destroy a lot of stuff coming up here at PRCBD Championship Night number 1, which is going to be next Sunday's show here on Home Track Heroes. The next time you guys can come out to the racetrack will be DriftCon After Dark. That is Saturday the 27th. Going to be a great Double 8 showdown and more. Our final drifting show here of the year. Chad, thank you.
Thank
that was
you.
a blast. Got to thank DT on TV as well as the Prince of Promptness Ben Iman for the Victory Lane interviews, for the Hobbses behind the camera, and of course our awesome Seattle 11 crew. My name is Caleb Hart. We will see you next Sunday, Championship Night number 1, featuring the Pro Late models here on Home Track Heroes on Seattle 11.
Thanks for watching Evergreen Speedway's Home Track Heroes on Seattle 11. Join us next week for more great racing from Evergreen Speedway.